Hello friends, myself Amar. Now in the previous video I have discussed about the objective of using lambda expression. I have given you the definition of lambda expression and I have shown you by giving different examples how to write simple lambda expression in Java. Okay. Now after writing the lambda expression, it is required to invoke the lambda expression. And to invoke the lambda expression, we use functional interface. Okay, so what is the use of functional interface? Functional interface is used to invoke the lambda expression. Okay, now let me define or let me give you the definition of functional interface. Functional interface is an interface which contains single abstract method. This means any interface which contains a single abstract method, that will be called as the functional interface. Now let me make one thing very clear to you, that as per the definition of the functional interface, it contains a single abstract method, but that interface may contain any number of default method, it may contain any number of static method. Okay, let me give you an example. Suppose here I am writing a interface. Let me give the interface name as my interface. Okay, now here if I am defining a method like this, public abstract void m1. Okay, now this is the interface which contains only single abstract method, so we can say that this particular interface is a functional interface. Okay, now this interface may contain any number of default method. Here I can write default, after that void, let it be m2. Okay, m2, and here I can declare static, let me write here static void m3. Okay, and let me make it as public as well. Okay, so this interface is also a functional interface, because I told you that an interface which contains a single abstract method, that is called as the functional interface, and that interface may contain any number of default method and it may contain any number of static method. So this interface is a functional interface. Okay, and the main purpose of functional interface is to call the lambda expression. Okay, now in Java 1.8 version, an annotation is provided that is called as the functional interface. The purpose of the annotation is that the compiler uses that annotation to decide that this particular interface is a functional interface, and hence it must contain only one abstract method. If you are trying to define more than one abstract method, then the compiler will generate the error. Okay, let me repeat once more. In Java 1.8 version, in annotation is provided that is called as the functional interface. The purpose of the functional interface is, the functional of that annotation is that compiler uses that annotation to check that that particular interface must contain only one abstract method. If it contains more than one abstract method, then the compiler will generate compilation error. Okay, let me show you here what I have done. Here I have created a simple project with the name lambda demo. Now here what I am doing, I am creating a interface name as my interface. Right, now here I am declaring this interface with the functional interface annotation. Okay, this is the annotation. Okay, now once I write this, after that, now here if you can see, once I have written this functional interface here, it is generating error. Why? Because since I have annotated this interface with functional interface, this means this interface must contain one abstract method, otherwise it will generate compilation error. If you hover the mouse here, then you can see it is generating unexpected functional interface annotation. My interface is not a functional interface. No abstract method found in interface my interface. Now here, if I declare public void m1, now you can see the error is gone because this interface contains this particular abstract method. So the purpose of this annotation is that the compiler can check that this particular interface must contain one abstract method, otherwise the compiler will generate error. Okay, now let me give you some more examples. Now suppose here what I am doing inside this interface, let me delete here, let me copy this and let me change the function name. Can we say that this is interface is a functional interface method, functional interface? No, because this interface contains two abstract methods. That's why the compiler will generate error. Let me copy it, let me paste it here, and you can see the compiler will generate error. See, it is generating unexpected functional interface annotation. Multiple non-overriding abstract methods found in interface my interface. Okay. Now here what I will do is that I will discuss this functional interface with inheritance also. Now let me remove this from here. Now this is perfectly valid. Now here what I will do, here I will create one more interface. Let me change its name to parent, right, and let me change its name to child. Okay, and here I am using extends, and after that I am extending this parent interface, right. Now as you can see, let me remove this method from here. Okay, now this is a parent interface which contains one abstract method. Okay, and this is a child interface which is extending the parent interface. Now automatically by the rule of inheritance this method is also present here, so we can say that this child interface is also a functional interface, and hence the compiler is not generating any error. Okay, but suppose what I am doing, let me copy it from here and let me change the function name to m2. Now once I declare the function m2, now what is happening inside this child interface, there are two abstract methods. One is coming from the parent, that is m1, and one function which belongs to child itself, that is m2. And so this particular interface child contains two abstract methods, and hence it is generating error because it contains two abstract methods which is against the rule of functional interface, and hence it is generating error, right. But here if I declare the method as m1, then it is not generating error. This means inside the child interface, if we declare a method of the same signature which is present inside the parent, then it will not generate any error. Okay, so this is the concept of the functional interface with respect to inheritance, right. So here I have discussed what is functional interface and how to declare a functional interface and functional interface with respect to inheritance. Okay, now in the next video I will discuss how to use this functional interface to invoke the lambda expression. I hope you have liked my video. If you liked my video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.